Hi everybody, Terry Landry here. I'm here at Ground Zero for Saxophone Acoustics Oleg products in Southern California. And we're here today to talk about the curved baritone neck. I've been using this neck for a number of years, ever since it came out, and I can't recommend it highly enough. In my private consulting practice with players, one of the things that I encounter quite a bit is intonation that comes from choice of equipment, choice of saxophone players' equipment, but also the way they respond to the equipment, their pedagogy with airstream and embouchure. And one of the most common ways that saxophone players give themselves problems is in the realm of intonation. And what I've found is that there's really two kinds of intonation. I call it macro intonation, which is how we usually think of intonation, whether a note is in tune or not. And that generally is referring to the fundamental of any pitch. But there's another kind of intonation that we saxophone players need to be aware of. I call it internal intonation. And what that means is the relationship of the overtone series to the fundamental. And one of the most basic problems saxophone players have with their choice of equipment and with their pedagogy, how they choose to blow through the saxophone or clarinet or any other wind instrument, is that we blow in such a way that the overtone series goes flat to the fundamental. So even if you're using a tuner and you're making sure that you're adjusting and making sure that all of your fundamentals are in tune, you can still sound out of tune because of your overtone series being flat to the fundamental. Now that's the most common way that internal intonation presents itself as a problem. There are others, of course, but that's the one that we're going to address today. So again, in my private consulting practice, what I'll do is I'll insist that players, as they're choosing better equipment and then learning to accommodate that equipment with their airstream and embouchure, I'll insist that they use a strobe tuner, because the strobe tuner is the only tool that we have that will measure the intonation of both the fundamental and the overtone series. So what I'm going to do today for you, I've just come into Oleg and had some work done on my instrument, and we got the idea to document this phenomenon. So one of the things that I like about this particular curved baritone neck is how it solves so many intonation problems on even the best horn. This is a fantastic early 1960s Mark VI, and as you can see, I'm using the Oleg curved neck on this. Purdy, huh? But anyway, I'm going to play a few notes, and we're going to show you what that looks like on the strobe tuner. If you notice, the strobe tuner will freeze several concentric rings, and each concentric ring represents one of the overtones. So you can definitively tell if any or all of your overtones are sharp or flat compared to your fundamental. Let's try it again. So that's all for today. So till next time, this is Terry Landry. Talk to you soon.